Good day to all of you, my dear followers. Welcome to this podcast conversation with AIDA, which means AI-driven answers. My goal for this podcast is to provide information and share a little entertainment with all of you using an artificial intelligence as my partner in my research. The things we will talk about here are things that will help us in our journey in this world for the good of all of us. Things that will give us knowledge, inspiration, and wisdom in life. May this podcast share at least a little good vibes with all of you. Thank you very much for joining. Let's get started. New week, new hope. Good morning, friends. Here we are again at the beginning of a colorful week, a week of various discussions about life and work from Monday to Sunday. I know there are times when it is hard to get up, especially on Mondays. But remember, every week is a new beginning. A new opportunity to learn, change, and grow. This week, we will discuss stories of effort, success, failure, and recovery, issues that are sure to stir emotions and give us courage. So instead of being sad or depressed, let's choose to be excited. Let's choose to be open to possibilities. Because this week, friends, could be the turning point of your life. Come on, let's start with a smile, courage, and excitement. Because of this, in our little story, there is always new inspiration waiting for you. Are you ready? Let's start this week.
It's Monday again. And you know what that means? Another chance. A new beginning. Don't say Monday again, like a punishment. Let's change it. Yes, it's Monday again. A new page in your story. As Zig Ziglar said, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. So even if you don't feel like it, even if it seems like you're thinking a lot, take action anyway. Because dreams don't come true just in bed. Start this week with a purpose, even if it's simple. Get up for your family, for your goals, and most of all, for yourself. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to start. So let's fight. Tag someone who also wants to win in life. And don't forget to follow for weekly motivation.
This Tuesday, let's talk about success again. But here's the question. How much do you really want success? Because if you really want it, you'll make a way. You won't wait for the right time. You'll make the right time. As they say, if there's a will, there's a way. If there's no will, there's a reason. So if you have a dream, face the hardships. It's normal to get tired, but don't give up. Success is not for the fastest, but for the strongest. Those who fail a few times still get up. This Tuesday, choose to fight again. Set your goals, finish what you started, and remind yourself why you started. You can do it. You're not alone. One more step towards your dream. Let's go, Tuesday warrior.
You know that feeling when you're being nice on the outside, but in your mind you're like, I don't like you anymore, Lord. Then you have an office mate who's always late but always has milk tea. Or that neighbour who charges a lot of bills but never pays on time. Oh, how hard it is to be a good neighbour to people who test your patience. But here's the real talk. You don't have to change other people's behaviour, but you can choose how you react. Being kind doesn't mean always being nice. Sometimes being kind doesn't go hand in hand with anger, or when you ignore a toxic comment because your inner peace is more important. As the saying goes, if you can't be nice, don't bother anyone else. So this Wednesday, please, let's do a kindness challenge. Smile at a stranger. Say hello to someone who's always quiet. And if you're angry, drink some water first. Calm is key.
Happy Thursday, friends. Another day, another opportunity to level yourself up. You know, personal development is not just for those who are already successful. It is for everyone who wants to be a better person than they were yesterday. There is no shortcut here, but one thing is for sure. If you want to improve, you have to start taking action. Do you want to get better? Practice. Do you want to be calmer? Reflect. Do you want to learn? Read or listen to those who know. You don't have to change your entire life today, but take one small step that you know will help you in your future. So this Thursday, ask yourself, what one thing can I start doing today so that I can be better tomorrow? Answer that and do it.
Wealth. Friday, a new start in personal finance. This Friday, I ask you, are you tired of living in poverty? Maybe it's time to change the course of your money. Step 1, have financial awareness. List all your expenses, even the P50 milk tea, that's included. Step 2, set clear goals. You can't let Batman take care of it. Do you want to buy a house? Save for an emergency fund? It has to be clear. Step 3, invest in yourself. Read, listen to podcasts, learn about money. Because remember, money education is an investment in life. You don't have to be a millionaire right away, but you do have to take action today for a richer tomorrow. Let's make this Friday the start of your wealth journey.
This Saturday, let's take care of our health because it's our investment in dreams and life. We often prioritize work, others, or deadlines, but this weekend it's your turn. Take a break. Eat healthy, drink water, take a walk, stretch, breathe. Even simple steps, eating fruit, exercising for 10 minutes, or going to bed at the right time, that's a big deal. Remember, wealth is worthless without health. So while it's still early, take care of yourself like an important guest you want to stay for a long time. Challenge today. Do at least one healthy habit you've been wanting to start for a long time. Now is the time. Like and follow for simple reminders that can save lives, especially your own life.
Good morning, friends. It's Sunday again, time to pause and reflect. How is your week going? What have you been through? What things have made you smile? And where have you struggled? A week is not wasted, even if you feel like you're lacking. Because they say, no small step is for a person who doesn't give up. Every effort, every tear, every effort, it's meaningful. What matters is that you keep going. This Sunday, take the time to listen to your heart. What's really important to you? Where are you on your journey? And what do you need to let go of so you can move more easily? Sunday is not just a day to rest. It's a reminder that you can start again. So take a breath, say a prayer, and be proud of how far you've come. Because guess what? You're stronger than you think, and the best is yet to come. Let's go.
And that's where our story ends. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. That's a big support for us to continue this. See you again in our next story. Good luck.